Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is a little bit different. I was recently contacted by the Cadillac Fairview Market Mall. Many of you who are familiar with Calgary's layout or have been watching my videos for a really long time, you'll know that I have spent a lot of my time in the last 5 years at Market Mall. I have had 3 different jobs there. It's the mall that's closest to me. It's actually only a couple of blocks away, so I spend a lot of time there. Anyway, when they reached out to me, I was so excited because it is my local shopping mall. And they asked me if I was interested in being a part of their New Year's Intentions campaign. Now, they called it New Year's Intentions because they're trying to stay away from the New Year's resolutions. Because all of us make New Year's resolutions and not all of us follow up with our New Year's resolutions. So instead of having a resolution, they made it an intention so that if you don't necessarily follow what you had resoluted to do, maybe what your New Year's goals were, it's the intention, it's the thought that counts. So these are the New Year's intentions that they have challenged me to fulfill, and I intend on living up to these New Year's intentions. So without further ado, let's get along with my intentions, shall we? The first intention is to spend more time with family and friends. More so friends because I don't live around a lot of family, but I guess that could be like making the time to actually make more trips to see my family. But I wanted to include this one because I am a very lazy person. I spend a lot of alone time chilling, hanging out in my room, sleeping, napping. I always make excuses to not go out and hang out with my friends. I'm that annoying person who's always like, oh, I'm too tired, I'm gonna stay in and have my own little Netflix and chill moments, you know? I really want to make a true effort to spend more time with my friends, go out on more girls' nights. If I'm gonna be chilling at home in my sweats, I want to make a point to do that with friends if that's what we're gonna do, if we're gonna stay in. So the first one is to just make a conscious effort to manage my time better and make more time for spending time with my friends. The second intention I feel is a common one for most people around the New Year's time, and that is to live a healthy lifestyle. Now, last semester, I'm gonna say, it started last September. I started running. In November, I started my bar classes, and I just want to continue on that train because this whole healthy lifestyle, the whole working out, fit fam thing is very new for me. So I intend on keeping up with my bar classes. I have purchased a little like 3-month thing, so I've got another 3 months at least to keep on doing bar. I want to try my best to go to my bar classes 4 times a week. But while I love the bar classes for toning and building the booty, building the muscles, it's not a replacement for cardio. So my intention is to also incorporate running at least twice a week. That is something that's hard for me because I get really tired from bar classes. I feel really busy with my other engagements, and I just want to make a point to keep up with the running because that is something that's hard for me. I was doing really well with it before the bar classes started. I was doing at least 3 or 4 times a week of running. But going into the new year, I want to make sure that I'm keeping up with my running. Honestly, something that's really motivating for me when it comes to working out is buying new workout clothes. I know that seems so materialistic, but for me, if I buy that pair of Lulu pants that I've been eyeing up or the really cute new pair of sneakers, that just really makes me want to work out because I want to wear it. And then if I put it on, I feel silly just being in my house in workout clothes and not actually working out. So that's kind of like a push for me to actually go. So if you guys are struggling to motivate yourself to live a healthy lifestyle and work out, then I encourage you to find working out clothes that you feel really good in, because if you feel good and you look good, then you're gonna want to work out more. It is proven that shopping releases happy endorphins and all that whatever scientific stuff that I know nothing about. So if you're buying cute workout clothes, if you look cute when you're working out, you're gonna work out harder, you're gonna want to actually go and do it. I'm gonna list the links of the items that I've shown here because they're actually a few of my favorites. The Nike Pegasus runners, I have mentioned before, I got them in another color because I love them so much. They have so much support and comfort for when you're running. And I've also talked about my favorite Lulu pants, so I'll list a couple of the limited edition ones that are out right now because I love them and they make the booty look fab. My intention of the new year in terms of healthy living is to just keep with it and stick to it, stick to a routine and get fit. I want these puppies to grow, you know what I'm saying? So the third intention that I have for this new year is to learn something new, and not necessarily new, but maybe change my learning pattern. Now, as I've said before, I'm a very lazy person. It's really hard for me to be motivated in the whole school and learning area. I just don't like to have to put in time and effort to learning things because I'm just so lazy. I'm so lazy. lazy. So there are 3 things that I want to do in this whole learning something new category, and all 3 of them I've already been putting into place in my life. The first one is I had a Twitter cleanse. I decided to make Instagram my main kind of makeup, beauty, YouTube related focused application, and then I went through and unfollowed everything on Twitter, and I only followed stuff like news channels. I'm following CBC, BBC, TED Talks, just all of the things that are giving me news and hopefully teaching me new things. I think I'm following like a word of the day because my vocabulary is so awful, as you guys have probably noticed and as I've said many times. So I had a little Twitter cleanse. I wanted to make it so that when I go onto Twitter, I'm going to be learning something. I'm going to be staying involved with politics and world news and all of these things that I've just never really been a part of, but I feel really silly when I don't know about anything that's going on. So I made that my goal to have Twitter be my like news hub. So that's the first little step I took. The second was to take applicable courses. Now the rest of my degree is only option courses, and I've been taking silly little dinky courses that I've heard have been easy A's. And this semester I decided to take courses that will actually teach me something before I leave university, not just silly courses that I think I will get an A in. 2 of the courses that I am taking this semester will hopefully make me a more knowledgeable person. The first one is the history of World War II. I missed the boat on taking World War I, so I'm going to take World War II, and you know, I know nothing about Hitler and the Holocaust and anything about the world wars, so I'm like, I gotta get some of that knowledge into my brain because I feel so silly when I know absolutely nothing when people are talking about it, because you know, it's kind of a big deal. It kind of affected the entire world. So I'm in history of World War II, and then I'm also in a political science course that teaches all about the government of Canada and its relations. Politics are so dry to me, but again, I just feel so stupid when I know nothing, absolutely nothing about our politics in Canada or anything related to world politics. It just is a dry subject to me and it confuses me, but I'm making it a point to be knowledgeable in that area, learning about politics, and hopefully I will be a more inclusive human in our world today. And the third goal that I am doing with the whole learning something new is to try and step away from my fantasy dragon world genre of reading and dive into a more historical, political realm of reading. And that is going to tie in with the 2 courses I'm taking, because all of the textbooks that I have to do are going to be reading about history and politics, and I'm gonna make it a point to stick in that area of the bookstore from now on. Like, read more biographies, read more historical coverings. Instead of only reading blogs and dragon books, I'm gonna try and read a book that will teach me something about the world or some smart topic to just really help my brain grow and develop. Anyway, those are the 3 steps that I am going to be taking this year to try and learn something new and expand my brain. The 4th intention of this year is to focus on the positive things in life and to just really take the time to relax and chill out. I'm noticing that as I'm getting older and learning more about the world and exposing myself to more people, I'm becoming really anxious. Not like to the point where I'm having anxiety attacks and whatever, but like I'm noticing that when people are rude to me, or when I'm reading rude comments, or when I'm witnessing generally bad things in the world, I'm really letting it affect me, and I'm getting really pent up, and I get really stressed easily about just like life things like paying rent and working and just juggling all of life, and I'm getting really stressed out. And I just really want to focus on relaxing and focusing on the positive things that will kind of help me calm down and just feel less stressed in life. And that's going to be something as simple as lighting more candles. I love candles. When I light a candle and it has a really nice scent and it fills up your room, it just kind of really relaxes you and makes you feel more calm. A lot of people always talk about aromatherapy oils, which is something that I've never really gotten into. I have a Vitruvi headache oil, which I use occasionally if I remember, and I sometimes keep it in my backpack at school. But I kind of wanted to test out the whole essential oils thing because it seems to really work out for people. And the one I picked up is from Sage, and it's this Unwind Anti-Stress Mist, which has a lot of really nice smelling things. Apparently you're supposed to like spray it in front of your face and inhale deeply, and I think it has like cinnamon and lavender. What else does it have in here? Orange, bergamot, geranium, all of these beautiful scents, and it does really smell good. And I just kind of want to focus on getting back to the zen, stop being a freaking spaz, because I just need to stop stressing out about life and just calm down. I need to calm the bleep down. So I'm hoping that embarking on this kind of wellness journey, it will help me in that avenue. I also really need to stop acknowledging the haters. I need to just delete the haters out of my vision of view, out of my world. Focus on the positive things, people. Focus on the positive. Now the fifth and final intention of this year is kind of going to be like my fallback, my little scapegoat, my little disclaimer, and that is being true to myself. Now I know that I'm going to be trying to be as healthy and well and happy and positive as possible, but I'm not going to deny myself the occasional dabble in ice cream. I eat very healthy in general, but when I want a bucket of ice cream, yes, an entire bucket, you know, fill up that bowl with the candy and the chocolate, I'm not going to say no. I'm not going to deny myself ice cream or a bag of Doritos if I'm having a craving, but in general, I do want to keep, you know, on a healthy eating track. But cheat days are okay. If you want ice cream 3 times a week, have ice cream 3 times a week. You only live once, you know what I'm saying? Don't feel bad about treating yourself. Be true and honest with your feelings and what your belly really wants inside it. And also just being realistic with the goals that you're setting. For me, I know that I'm not gonna sit and read an entire novel related to the history of World War II, so that's why I'm taking a course on it where I'm gonna be forced to write exams and forced to write papers on it, therefore I'm going to have to learn about it. Because I am honest with myself and I know that I won't do that on my own time. So, you know, be true to yourself and make realistic goals that you really feel like you can actually accomplish. It's the little things that count, right? I feel like that was a whole lot of blabber, but we all know that it's really hard for me to focus my thoughts. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this little New Year's intentions video. I hope that you will hold me accountable to, you know, my intentions that I have made. You can follow me on Snapchat, and if you're like, hey, you haven't been to bar classes for 3 days in a row, you know, you tell me to get my butt to those bar classes and tell me to get my butt on that treadmill, you know? We gotta help each other out, you know what I'm saying? So thank you so much to Cadillac Fairview Market Mall for involving me in this campaign. I'm so excited for what this new year is going to bring. I'm so looking forward to spending this year with you guys and hopefully in the years to come. Let me know in the comments down below what some of your guys' intentions and goals are. And you can also let me know on Twitter or Instagram using the hashtag #myintentions. Let's keep each other going. Let's hold each other accountable for our goals. Let's make this a damn fantastic year. Woo! Go team! Thank you so much for watching this video, everyone, and I will see you in my next one. Bye!